Hello everyone. Well, we had a technical problem, but I got it fixed. So I'm going to post right now our presentation. Not post it, but I'm going to share my screen and get the presentation up. That'll take just a second, and then we can get started. So give me just a minute to get that running, and we'll jump right into class, okay? And then just write a message in the chat window. Hello?
Hello, John. How are you?
Now I'm better. So I just reset Verbling, so that's why everything started working. I don't know what happened, but it works now, so we're good to go. Can you see the presentation on screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe maybe I can give you a little extra time at the end because of the problems, or I can reschedule the class. But let's get
No,
started,
it is
and
not important.
hopefully everyone else can join as well. If there's any problems, say again?
It is not important, actually, for
Okay.
me.
All right. Well, let's see if we can get started.
Okay.
Because I'm also having just some kind of problem with the Hangout, so I have to figure out what that is. Like right now, I can't show the PDF. PDF is blocked. But we'll start with or without our PDF. Uh, what I do need to do is hang on a second because I can't see anything on my screen. Okay, there we go. Now I got it. I'm going to open my material on my computer first, and in case the screen goes blank again, I'll just use what's on my computer, and so we won't get interrupted again. Okay, so this is part 2. In a second, you'll see on the screen. Hold on a second, I have to go there. 1 second, please. Hold on 1 moment. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you can't see this on your screen yet, but just as a quick review, we're talking about what are we talking? I just lost my place here. Hold on a second here. I got to figure out. Okay, there we go. Now you should be able to see it on your screen. That is the wrong slide. No wonder I'm having trouble. So let's go to second page. We're talking about innovation, being innovative. In this unit, some of the objectives are talking about ideas, talking about new products, new services. And then the next stage was to present a new product, a new idea, or a new presentation of an original idea, something that is an improvement on something we've seen. In the previous class, we looked at some, in the previous class, did we get to we talked about the Ashton Awards, and we talked about some kinds of sustainable development projects, if I remember right. So we worked on the vocabulary in the previous class. Does that sound about right?
I wasn't in the previous class.
Uh-oh.
But
Okay.
I remember the Ashton Awards.
Right.
Maybe
well, we
Yuki?
worked on. Yuki was definitely here. We worked on words like technological breakthrough, cutting edge, state of the art,
Yes,
solution.
I remember.
Yes,
All of
we
those.
have learned some technical words. Yes.
Okay, good. So, I think what we need to do is maybe we need to actually go back and work a little bit on the vocabulary. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think we skipped the last part. So, I'm going to try this again. I have a good idea. I used this trick before of using Microsoft Paint. So I'm going to do that again. I'm just going to copy and paste on the screen because something is definitely going on with my computer still. I thought I had it fixed, but I'm still having problems. Okay, so if you give me just a second, I'm going to be pasting everything into Microsoft Paint, and then you'll be able to see it on your screen as well. Okay? So, let's see. Right now you should see a nice big blank screen. And in just a minute, when this opens,
Con ngồi thôi, con đi thể dục.
sorry?
Hello.
What was that?
We can hear you, Nguyen.
But we don't understand you.
Yes.
All right. So this is taking forever. I'm having some problem with the PDF. So there's nothing I can do. I just have to wait. I can't share my screen until the PDF opens. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I can try to switch computers, but I can't do it today. I can do it for the next class. But the problem is, I had problems on both computers. So I don't know if that's really gonna help, but I can try. But anyway, not for this class.
Thôi. Okay.
All right. Well, while I'm waiting for that to open, let me just explain what we're going to do. In the audio, which you might remember, okay, now you should be able to see it on the screen. It says to, oops, that's the wrong part. It says to, here, this is the wrong part. Hold on a second. Let me just go forward. It says there to listen to the audio. Well, we've listened to it, so I think what we ought to do is read through it once. I've got a set of phrasal verbs for you. that you're going to be listening for. So in the exercise that you'll see on screen in a minute, I've got words like carry out, come up with, pay off, take up, bring down, bring about, take forward, get round, set up. So the first thing to do is to try to use those in the right context. Oh my God, look at this. I'm in the completely wrong place in the PDF. So, hang on a second. And then we'll have two exercises where we get to use those. The first is just matching a definition. I think we did that in the last class. We can do it as a review. But the second one is using them in a complete text. So we've got a context there. So when I get my... Okay, now you should be able to see this on screen. So let me paste this for you. There we go, finally. Okay, so now you should be able to see the two audio excerpts that we listened to. Okay, can everyone see those now, finally?
No, I can't
No.
see.
No, no, I can't.
Still no. What do you see on screen right now? Anything?
Your
Only I
picture.
can see is your picture.
All you see is my picture. Okay, let me try this again. And still nothing now.
Yes, still. Yes, now I can see the presentation.
Okay, you should
Yes.
see Ideas and Innovations 12 and 13.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
All right. Okay, I really apologize. I don't know what the problem is today, but I'm still working on this with Verbling.
That's
Okay,
okay.
let's
Don't
try this. Let's try this. We're just going to read through, to refresh your memory, I just want to read through the two pitches that you heard in the first class, the second class actually. So these were two innovative projects that someone was pitching to get funding. Okay? So Ishmael, I want you to take the first part of number 12, of audio number 12, if you can read that on screen.
Okay.
It's a little bit...
Ideas and innovation. We run a project in the Ranthambore National Park in India, which is home to a large tiger population. The villagers living near the park had been cutting down trees in the park for firewood. This was causing a serious problem, and we were asked to come up with a practical solution. We set up a project to build a lot of small biogas systems. It is not cutting-edge technology, but it is very reliable and cheap. Basically, you mix cow dung and water in an underground tank. From this you get biogas, which you use for fuel, and the rest can be used for fertilizer. We base the idea...
Okay, good.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, continue, sorry.
We based the idea on an earlier model at Deempandu with a few small developments.
Okay, very good. Can you continue with the second paragraph for us?
Second
It's-
paragraph.
Okay.
It's an innovative concept. We give the families the specification and some training, and they build the system themselves. You need at least 4 cows. It's now feasible with the
It's
fear.
not feasible.
Sorry, it's not feasible with fewer than 4 animals. Projects like this bring about real improvements on everyone. The villagers get clean fuel and excellent fertilizer. And another major advantage is they don't need to cut down so many trees. So it's green. So it's good news for the tigers too. Are you success?
Okay. Okay, very good. So this was just to remind you of some of the language you were exposed to earlier. This first project was biogas based on cow dung. First of all, is everything in the text clear? Is the general idea clear? Yeah?
Yes. Yes, it is clear.
Okay, good, good. If there's no question, okay, very good. If there's no questions, then we're going to go to, uh, I never know how to say your name. Gayan, is it Nagayan? How do I pronounce your name properly?
Me? Okay.
Yes, how do I pronounce
Yes.
your name properly?
Thank you. Yeah. I'm from Vietnam and my name is H O N A N G.
No, don't spell it. Just say it for me
Okay.
so I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Huang.
Juan?
Yeah. My name is Huang.
Oh, it's spelled very differently. It looks like Nagayan. It looks like Nagayan. So it's Juan, just like in Spanish.
Yes.
Okay, Juan, I'd like you to read audio 13. This is a reminder. We've listened to this in class already, okay? But we're going to read it because there's language in here that we're going to pick out and use. So could you read 13 for us, please, Juan?
Okay. We came up with this revolutionary ideas just a couple of years ago.
Revolutionary
ideas just a couple of years ago.
Good.
And we moved very quickly from an idea in R&D to the prototype and then to the first production
Prototype.
models. Our wind turbines make the production of electricity from wind power very efficient. They are small enough to.
Listen to me. Efficient. Repeat. Efficient.
Efficient. They are small
with a
enough.
sh sound, not a k, but a sh sound. So it's efficient.
Efficient.
Okay, good, but I'm hearing efficient. There's no k. There's no k sound. Efficient. Efficient. One more time.
Yeah. Efficient. Efficient.
No, you're saying effic. You're saying effic. So you're saying effic, but that's wrong. So you're going to have to try it on your own. But remember, just because you see a C doesn't mean there's a k sound. So there's no effic. It's effish. Just like the fish you eat. There's fish like tuna, fish like mackerel. Efficient.
Okay. I will practice more. Then now I will continue reading.
Please continue.
Yeah. They are small enough to fit on the roof of a building, and they can generate a significant function of house electricity. So the investment will pay off in the long term. Initial.
Good.
Yeah. So the key features of the turbine are its size, obviously, and its state of the art designer. As you know, uh, conventional wheel wide turbines are often very large. This causes concerns about where to locate them, about the environmental impact, but the technological breakthroughs we are made in the design have allowed us to get around this problem, and our turbines is vi- vibration free and almost completely silent. At the moment, it is still quite expensive to buy and install, but with mass production, we are hoping to bring the cost right down and make installing a turbine a commercially viable proposition for many
Commercially
people.
viable. Try again. Commercially viable.
Uh, proposition. That's right.
Try
Uh,
again. Commercially viable. Commercially viable.
proposition. Uh, commercially,
Commercially. Commercial.
commer, commercially,
Commercially.
commercially.
Perfect. Very good. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. Um.
Very good. That's it. Okay, it's good
Yes.
reading. It's good reading. What I can do is at the end of class, I can read these one more time so that you can go back to the video and
Yeah.
listen and practice by listening and repeating. So that would be a quick way to do it. Or I can
Okay.
record them and send them to you. But I'd
Yeah.
like you to have a chance to listen to these as well. All right,
Yes.
so what we're going to do is use those two, we're going to use those two audio extracts that we just read to do the remaining exercises for vocabulary. We're going to focus on
Yes.
phrasal verbs. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to, again, try to copy and paste on the screen for you. Hang on just a second because I've given up with my PDF, so I'm going to open my browser and try to do this in a different way. And then later today, I need to have another meeting with Verbling and figure out what's wrong with the computer. I had one and we couldn't find any problems, but obviously there's still a problem. Okay, so I'm just going to go to my Google Drive and open this in my browser, and then I'll copy and paste to the screen to Paint, and you should be able to see it then. So let's see if I can do this. We're on how to make an impression. No, we're not on how to make an impression. We're on how to be innovative. Being innovative. Uh, okay, I don't have that. Well, everything is. Oh no, here it is. Okay, found it. Got it. Being innovative 1. Okay. All right, this should work in a second. Again, I apologize. I don't know what's going on today, but problems like I've never seen. First, the Hangout didn't work, and now I can't get my PDFs to work. But it looks like it's working now. So it's going to take just a minute to open, but I'll be with you in a second.
Juan, I hear big noise from you. Can you mute your microphone, please?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right. I muted him. Okay, so again, I'm sorry for the delay, but it's definitely things are slow, but it's opening. So I'm almost there. Let's take one more minute and we'll be there. Almost there. Okay, actually, I got it now. All right, so let me copy and paste, and now you should see. No, that's not it. You can't see that. Hold on. Wrong paste. Print screen, paste. Okay. Now you should see this on your screen. You will see match the phrasal verbs. Okay, the first exercise is just about finding the definition. And this one I think we did, so it should be a review. Okay? So can you see that on screen now? Match the phrasal verbs?
Yes, I see.
Fantastic.
The exercise 5.
That's it. That's it. Okay? Everything we're going to see, we just read. If you want to cheat, go back to the last page of the slide and to the last slide of the presentation, which is 14, and you'll see the transcript there.
Yeah. Sorry, Juan. I still hear noise from you. Can you mute your microphone? Okay, thank you. Oh, again, can you mute your microphone?
Yes, I mute my microphone now. And
No, I don't mute your microphone.
Mhm.
Okay, let's get started though, before we run out of time completely. So Yuki, avoid a problem. Based on the listening, which of those phrasal verbs do you think sounds best for avoid a problem?
Uh, you you are talking about story 1 or 2?
Sorry? On your screen, you should say exercise 5.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. And so the phrasal verbs are at the top.
John Eric, we did this.
We did it?
Story.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
Did you remember?
I know, but I thought that you didn't. I thought that you weren't here in the last class.
Sorry.
But let's do it very quickly. I have a second exercise. Let's just get this really quick
I see.
as a review. Okay?
Okay. I read, yeah? No?
Read number 1 for me.
Read number 1. Okay, avoid the problem. Bring down.
Bring down. Uh-oh.
No?
Uh-oh.
Again, yeah, I already
want to try a second guess?
But I can't remember. Get around, sorry.
Get around. Okay, very good. I agree. Get around the problem. Okay, Juan, let's try number 2. Cause something to happen. What do you think is the best choice for cause, Juan?
Call. Can you repeat the question again, please?
On the top of the screen, you should see carry out, come up with, pay off, take up, bring down, which Yuki said that first, but then he changed it to get around. Bring about, take forward, and set up. So those are your choices at the top of the screen. What do you think is the best match for cause something to happen?
Yeah, I think set up.
Set up. Oh, but that's not what you read in the text. If you think back to what you were reading, there was actually a different choice there. Want to try again?
And I will finish all the questions from 1 to
Okay.
9.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll come back to it. Ishmael,
Yeah.
what about number 3? Create. What about number 3?
Create an idea solution to a problem. Come
Create,
up with.
come up with. Okay, I agree. To come up with a solution is to create. Okay, we're back to Yuki for number 4, develop.
Number 4, develop a plan, a project. Come up with.
Yuki?
Can you hear me? Yeah?
Yes, Yuki.
Yes. Number 4, develop.
Yep.
I think.
Go ahead.
Come up with. No?
No.
No, maybe. Develop.
Well, come up with was what Ishmael said for number 3.
Yes.
Ishmael said come up with, so that was correct.
Take up. No.
Right.
Like,
so to develop a plan, you got to go back to those texts. What?
Develop a plan. Take up a plan. No.
Not take up.
Set
You're
up.
getting closer.
Set up a plan.
You're getting closer.
Set up? No?
Oh no! Now you're going farther and farther.
Oh.
Let's see if I can find the original in the text. The original was I can't find it in the text actually. I know the answer, but I was trying to find the context. We'll come back to it because I don't want you. I don't want to read it to you. I want you to try to guess. Not a problem. We'll come back to it. Juan, what about number 5? To have a good result. To have a good result.
Yeah.
What would you say for that?
I think can I answer the for developed a plan or a project? I think it is take forward. Yeah, I think take forward.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right. To take something forward means to add to it, to develop it in some way. Okay, that's very good, to take forward. So we have number 1, get round. Number 2, we're going to come back to. Number 3, to come up with is to create. Number 4, to take forward is to develop a plan. So that brings us back to Ishmael for number 5. Have a good result.
Have a good result. You already done it. 6, I think. John?
Ishmael, are you there?
Yes.
Right?
Do you hear me, John?
I hear you, Ishmael. Maybe there is a delay. I hear
you, but we haven't done number 5 yet.
Yes, and number 6. Perform an activity research. Carry out.
So what do you have for number 5? Number 5.
I think there is delay.
But it's number 5, Ishmael. We didn't do it. Juan said the answer to number 4 was to take forward. But no one said number 5. What do you have for number 5?
Okay. Have a good result. Take forward?
No, that was number 4. If you have a good result at the lottery, what do they give you?
Bring about?
Well, but answer my question first. If you
Bring
go to the
about.
lottery and you win, you have a good result. What do they give you if you win?
They give me a prize, a gift,
They give you money. All right?
money. Yes.
What's another way to say give someone
Pay,
money?
pay off.
Pay
Pay off.
off. Right. That's it. Yes. So to have a good result is to have a good payoff, or it will pay off in the long run. It's an expression you might have heard. It will pay off. If you work hard, it'll pay off. You'll get a good job. It will pay off. So there you go. So if you can think about it in terms of money, it makes more sense. So that's kind of a business, we've all these analogies in business like time is money. But we've got lots of different expressions with those basic analogies. So just spend time, just like we spend money, things like that. So here, a payoff is the analogy is with money, but it's exactly how we use it here. Payoff, have a good result. All right? And that brings us back to 6 for Yuki.
Number 6, perform
Right.
activity and research. It's carry out.
Carry out, 100% correct. And Juan, number 7, reduce costs. What do you think? We have to reduce the costs of the project. We have to do what?
I think set up. Sorry. I think it's bring down.
Perfect. That's it. And number 8, respond to a challenge. Ishmael?
Respond to a challenge.
Any ideas, Ishmael? Or you want to pass?
Take up.
Take up is correct in the text. That's how they said take up the challenge. Okay, and we're back to Yuki for the last one. Number 9, start a business.
Start a business, set up a business.
Set up a business. So that brings us back to Juan for number 2, which we skipped. So what do you think now, Juan, for cause something to happen?
Let me see. Come up with.
Come up with. I agree. It's come up with. No, wait a second. I don't agree. That was number 3.
Yeah.
We already did that, number 3.
Carry out.
It was to bring about. To bring
Yeah.
about. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay, I've got the next one. I'm going to print my screen. I think part of it is actually going to be cut off, but we'll be able to see most of it. So give me a second. Let me paste, move down, and yeah, it's a little bit cut off, but okay, we can do most of it. I can't see the original, but I think it's a bit cut off. Okay. So now we're going to use the same words in a real context. Okay, in a moment, you should be able to see the two new texts on your screen. So it's the exact same words. It's the exact same words. Okay, let's go sentence by sentence to try to use these in a real context. All right, so I think we're back to Ishmael for numbers 1 and 2.
At the Barefoot College, we have set up an idea to.
Oh, you can't set up an idea. Not possible. You can only set up a business.
Yes, set up a business. Create an
Nope.
idea, maybe.
We create ideas. We create ideas. What's our synonym for create?
Bring about.
Ideas are, no, we bring about a change. What's something that we invent? Oh, I invented that. I did what?
Set
By the
up.
way, it was number 3 in the last exercise. Think back to number 3.
Set up.
No, number 3 was no. You can only set up a business. You can't set up an idea. Okay, let's ask the class. Class, what do you think?
Come up with.
Come up with is right. So at Barefoot College, we've come up with an idea to blank the problem of sustainable energy. Ishmael, want to try the second one? So the first one is come up with. What's the second one?
To
Remember, we want to avoid problems, Ishmael. We want to avoid them.
India. To get around the problem of sustainable for lighting in remote India.
What's our word to avoid?
Avoid.
Very good. Very good.
Get around.
That's it. Very good. That's it. Okay, so you avoid is get around. Correct.
What was the first?
Okay, so read the whole sentence for us, and then we're back to Juan for number 3. So read the whole sentence for us.
At the
first one was come up with.
At the Barefoot College, we have come up with an idea to get around the problem of sustainable energy for lighting in remote mountain villages in India.
Fantastic. Juan, try number 3 for us. Weave.
Yes. We
to start a project. Another way to say to start a project.
Yeah, we set up. We will set up a project to supply solar power to this village, and we train local people to install and maintain.
Install
and maintain the systems. Many
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good. Yuki, take 4 for us.
I think number 3 is take forward.
Number 3 is set up because we set up a project. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
To initiate is to set up, to begin a project.
Okay. Many of our new engineers are women. They are already take up the challenge of learning new skills.
Correct. There's only one problem, which is the grammar. They've already. What's the grammatical form in the present perfect that we need here, Yuki? You can't say take up. You've got to say the past participle.
You've already taken up.
Taken up. T-A-K-E-N. That's right. They've already taken up the challenge of learning new skills. Very good. So we're back to Ishmael for number 5.
The main advantage of our training program is that the new technology we install works properly and has a long life. So it can bring real improvements to people's lives and to the environment. It can bring about.
Very good. Bring about real improvements. That's right. Okay, in the second one, we have a different project. By the way, we're doing this to give you a model to create a presentation of your own. So we've listened to 2 presentations. We're reading 2 now, and that will give you a chance to present your own later on using this vocabulary. All right? So, Juan, let's start with number 6 in the second text, if you could, please.
I can't hear you.
Me neither. Juan, are you there?
Unmute yourself.
Hello,
Juan.
Juan, are you there? Yes? No? I don't know if he's muted yet. I don't think he is. Okay,
He's-
Juan, we'll come back to you, okay? Because we don't hear you now. No, we can't hear you. I'm sorry, Juan. We can't hear you. But we'll come back to you. See if you can get your microphone to work. Yuki, could you take number 6 for us in the meantime?
At KXN, we've developed the technology to blank a plan for improving the refrigeration of vaccines in northern Nigeria.
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 Okay, so what are we doing to the vaccines? What do we do to the plan, I should say? Remember, we want to develop a plan.
Take forward.
That's it, yeah. Take forward a plan. Very good. And Juan, can you continue with 7? I think your microphone's on now. Because I heard you a second ago. Juan, I just heard you and you disappeared. Are you there? Nope. No Juan? Nope. Okay. Let's go back to Ishmael for number 7. Standard.
Standard refrigerator. Standard.
Ishmael?
Do you hear me?
I hear you, Ismail.
Okay.
I think there is a delay.
Yeah, I hear you.
Standard refrigerators are useless in remote areas because the main... John, do you hear me?
I hear you, Ismail, without delay. But I think John have a delay some. I hear you, Ismail. I think there is a delay.
Yeah.
Standard refrigerators are useless in remote areas because the main... John?
Are you there, John?
I'm here, yeah. I'm waiting for Ishmael.
Yeah, John, I am here too, but...
I'm here. Hello.
Okay. Standard refrigerators are useless in remote areas because the mains electricity supply is so unreliable or not available at all. After blank research and trials, our solution was to buy a special refrigerators which use photovoltaic cells to generate and store electricity from sunlight. After
So, doing research, doing trials.
doing research,
So it's a synonym. Yeah, synonym for doing research.
carry
To
out,
proceed. Very good, yeah. To carry out research and trials. Good. After. Now, what's the form we need?
after carrying out research
Very
and
good.
trials,
That's it. Carrying out. Okay? And let's try Juan one more time. Juan, can you hear me? Or are you lost?
I hear you very clearly.
Oh,
Can you-
great. Fantastic. Number 8 for us, the initial. The initial.
Yeah, the initial investment was high, but it had um, but it had I think reduced. So I
Some,
think
something like good result. Remember what we said for good result?
good result. Mhm. Ah,
Yeah. Another way to
yeah,
say good result. When you go to the lottery and you get a good result, they give you money. What do they do
payoff.
to you? When you get money,
Pay,
you get what?
I think
Right.
it
Yeah.
had payoff. Yeah,
So, good. So you have to get the form correct because the sentence, it's in the present perfect verb tense. So you need the past participle of the verb to pay. So the initial investment was high, but it has, what's the right form of payoff here? What's the right form?
yeah. Um, I don't know exactly, but I know it is um, past some perfect.
Past participle. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Past participle.
yeah, but possible. Pay,
So
pay.
pay is the present. What's the past? No. Paid with the D. P-A-I-D.
Yeah,
Clear?
paid.
Okay, so just
But
say that part again. But it has.
yeah, um, but it has better off. But it has
Paid
better.
off. You gotta say the
Yeah,
off. That's it.
yeah.
Okay, fantastic. That's it. Very good.
Thank you.
So remember,
Thank you.
you've got to look at the other words to make sure you've got the right tense. Very good, very good. Okay, Yuki, let's finish it up with number 9, please.
This type of refrigerator has excellent insulation, so it needs relatively little electricity to keep the contents cool. This has helped to blank the overall cost of va- vac- vaccination for people in these
Mhm.
remote areas. It reduce so bring down so to
Exactly.
help to bring down the overall cost.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, well, we've had a lot of Hangout problems today, so I've got to work on that. And I have another computer which I can test out, so maybe that will fix the next class. So what I'm going to do for you is this. I need to hear you use this vocabulary on your own. Um, and I think the easiest way to do that would be in tomorrow's class with a new computer. So what I'm going to do is give you a page from the slide um, that asks you to basically prepare an idea of on your own. It says to prepare a talk, but it doesn't have to be a talk. It could just be an idea. It says prepare a talk about an innovative idea for a new invention, a new system, or a new product. This can be connected to the place you work, the place you live, or the place you studied. Okay, in that slide, which is slide, I think it's 13, you'll see a list of the key vocabulary like key, benefit, or practical design. And you'll see the list of the phrasal verbs we just used, carry out, come up with, pay off, etc. Your job is to use no less than 3 from each box. Okay, no less than 3. I'm going to give this to you as a homework for you to prepare. You don't have to write, you can just make a few notes, but it will give you time to think about it. In tomorrow's class, we're going to start the class with that idea. So,
John, do you
yeah.
have the link of today's slide?
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you
Okay.
because it's going to be I can't go into the folder right now to give it to you, but I'll send it to you
Thank you.
right after class in just a moment, okay?
Okay.
The second thing I'm going to do is record the 2 audio extracts for you, and I'll send them to you. So, Juan, I want you to listen and repeat. I want you to listen and speak along with the recordings as practice. that would be a really good exercise for you to try. Does that sound okay?
Sound okay.
Yes,
It's fun?
okay.
Is that okay for you?
Yeah. Yes, it's very nice for me.
I
Thank
hope
you.
that was a yes. Oh, okay, good. All right. All right, great. Okay, again, sorry for all the problems today. I'm going to try to switch computers and figure out what the problem is, but I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new computer, and things should go a little bit more smoothly, I hope.
That's okay. Don't worry. Hope problem will be fixed.
I hope so. I tried to speak to them, but no one was available. I don't think they saw my message, so I'll try them again later today. But I've got another laptop, so it should work. Okay, bye for now. I'll send you the homework in a few minutes. Bye for now, everyone.
Bye for
See you
now.
soon.
Take
Thank
care.
Take care. Take care. Bye bye.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Vâng ạ.